Hi there, and welcome back. So, if you're new here, my name is Betsy Dwight, and I am a certified EFT tapping practitioner, and I have a background in psychotherapy. This channel is a space for therapists, counselors, or anybody in the helping profession to reconnect with your body and regulate your nervous system so that you can keep doing the work that you love without depleting. So, in today's tapping practice, we are going to be focusing on releasing the pressure from those moments or those days or those sessions when you feel like you're not doing enough. You know, those days where no matter how much you give, it still feels like it's not enough, or somehow you've done it wrong, or your interventions just aren't quite landing with your clients. So, let's release some of that pressure through tapping, and that is exactly what we'll do through in this video. So, before we get started, I want to give a quick background for this tapping practice. So, as helping professionals, we are wired for care. And sometimes that care can turn into self criticism. It comes in the voice of, I should be doing more, or I didn't do it right. This voice creeps in, especially when I know for me, these are when it has come in, is when a client isn't progressing as fast as we would hope, or we hit a rough session, or we compare ourselves to our colleagues or other professionals on our team. And this belief does not come from truth. It comes from emotional depletion and a nervous system that's been triggered. So let's just take a moment to come back to ourselves, and we'll do that through this tapping practice. Let's take a moment to land and ground ourselves before we start our practice. So, placing a hand over your heart or another soothing place, take a breath in and exhale slowly. And call to mind a moment when you recently thought, I am not doing enough, or I didn't do it right, or I made a mistake. And tune in to that belief and notice what's present in you. And I want you to rate the emotional intensity of that belief from 0 to 10, with 10 being really high. And I want you to keep track of this number as we'll come back to it at the end of our tapping. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with our setup statements, repeating them 3 times as we tap the side of our hand, and knowing that you can change my words to fit your own experience. Even though I feel like I am not doing enough, I deeply honor how much I care. Even though I constantly feel like I should be doing more, I am open to being gentler with myself. Even though I feel like I'm falling short, I accept this feeling and I am open to softening it. I'm going to come tapping through the points, starting at the eyebrow. I feel like I am not doing enough. Coming to the side of eye. There's always more to do. Under the eye. And it never feels like I've done enough or I did it right. Coming under the nose. I hold so much responsibility. Coming to the chin. And it's wearing me down. Coming to the collarbones. I care so deeply it hurts sometimes. Coming under the arm, and I still feel like I'm failing. Coming to the top of the head, I'm carrying a quiet heaviness. Coming back to the eyebrow, I set high standards for myself. Coming to the side of the eye, I give more than I have to give. Under the eye, and then I wonder why I'm depleted. Coming under the nose, I don't have to be everything for everyone. Coming to the chin, even when it feels like I should be. Coming to the collarbones, I am learning to see this pattern. Coming under the arm, and I am allowed to shift it. I can change. Coming to the top of the head, I am enough. Coming to the eyebrow, I am not supposed to carry it all. Coming to the side of the eye, I am allowed to pause. Under the eye, I'm allowed to ask for help. Coming under the nose. I've been doing more than I realize. Coming to the chin. I am showing up with so much heart. Coming to the collarbones. And that really matters. Under the arm. My work is meaningful, even when it's messy. Coming to the top of the head. I am learning to believe that. Coming to the back of the eye, our last round of tapping. I release my need to prove my worth. With the side of the eye, I'm already enough. Under the eye, even on my hard days. Under the nose, even when I'm not perfect. Coming to the chin, because I am enough because I care. Coming to the collarbones, I am enough because I show up. Under the arm, I am allowed to not be perfect. Coming to the top of the head, and I choose to trust myself more deeply. Okay, coming back to the body. Just take a breath in, let it out, and check in again with the number, the intensity, that the rating that you started with. Has there been a shift? Even if it's subtle, that's okay. What you've done is you've just made more space within yourself to open up to something softer. And if something is still present, if something is still needing attention, keep tapping and keep tapping until you can feel a shift. If this video gave you even a sliver of relief, do me and your fellow helpers a favor. Give this video a like so that it can reach more clinicians who are looking for and need this support. And please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss next week's follow-up video, which is EFT tapping for fear of judgment from our clients or even our colleagues. This one can be very powerful, especially if you find yourself over-explaining or second-guessing your clinical decisions. This type of fear can really hold us back from doing our most powerful clinical work. And if you happen to be wondering how your own nervous system is doing right now, download my free self-assessment. It's called the Clinician Nervous System Check-In, and it will help you determine where you fall on the emotional depletion scale and what kind of help right now will help you move the needle to a more regulated system. There will be a link in the description below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.